Hey friends, it's your boy Big TCG Fan coming back at you with another video. Today we're going with our Commander of the Week for March 20th, 2020. As a reminder, we'll take one commander, either a legendary creature or legal planeswalker, and talk about them. First, I'll talk about the lore of the character, deck building, possibilities, and grading the card as a commander. Here is our scoring metric for the commanders. I have several tiers that are based on the card's abilities. Our commander for the week is Karona, the False God. This one I actually selected because someone on Reddit requested it. The manifestation of all mana on Dominaria, Karona came into being when Akroma, Phage, and Zagorka were slain by the Soul Reaper. Once she came into existence, those around her worshipped her amazing power, leading her to believe that she was a goddess. She summoned powerful beings of each mana to learn from them. The meeting with Yawgmoth both scared her and convinced her that she was a god, even though the gods around her did not accept her. She decided to destroy them and assume their power. Kamal enlisted both Ixidor, who Karona was seeking, and Kibur to stop her. When she arrived to attack them, they fled. Her arrival at the Grand Colosseum caused its destruction, killing thousands. Karona fled. Soon she arrived above Avaru and was pulled into the Numina trick, where they sought to bind her to their will. They were stopped by Kamal, who wanted to banish her from Dominaria instead. She bounced from plane to plane seeking her place. Arriving at Mirrodin, she met a man named Lord Mok. After embracing Lord Mok, sent her back to Dominaria. Eventually she was driven mad by her own power, or perhaps Yawgmoth. She attempted to take over all of Ataria. Her war destroyed whole cities. Eventually she had overpowered all, even killing the 3 Numina who tried to control her. In her last moment, she had Kamal bent and was about to strike before her 2 friends, Sash and Waistcoat, on orders from Lord Mok, ran the Mirari sword through her. Lord Mok arrived and revealed himself to be Karn. He took her to Mirrodin before the sword was removed, and she regressed back to the 3 women who made her. Her spirit settled into Jessica in the form of a planeswalker spark. Only printed in the Scourge set, Karona, False God, costs 1 of each mana color and 1 colorless mana to cast. She has haste and 2 additional abilities. Her first ability is, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player untaps Karona, False God and gains control of it. And her second ability is, when Karona attacks, creatures of the type of your choice get +3/+3 until end of turn. She has a power and toughness of 5/5. This commander is very unique, as you'll find yourself having to pass it around like a lady in the night every turn. She does seem like the type of commander only a fool would take, as your opponents would leap at the opportunity to beat you upside the head with her. But don't let that fool you. With access to all 5 colors and the buff of +3/+3, it is possible to commit to a 1-turn stomp the heck out of every deck with her. Possibilities could be dragons, goblins, elves, knights, and so much more. Puke out an army, give them something like Triumph of the Hordes and or Overwhelming Stampede, and just infect everyone off the board. One could also use her as a match for some crazy, silly, or manipulative combo deck. A link to tons of infinite combos is in the description below. A strategy I would use is to take advantage of the new enchantments called Vows that have the ability can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. These 5 enchantments with the artifact Assault Suit make things quite interesting, as your opponents use Karona to smash the hell out of each other. Mystic Barrier or Premicon the Skywall are useful to manipulate your opponents to swing at the person you want them to swing at, especially if Karona is enchanted so they cannot swing at you. Silent Arbiter and Dueling Grounds make things even funnier, as it turns out her swinging when you want her to swing at the points that only you want her to swing. Just in case your opponent tries some shenanigans, you have Homeward Path, Maze of Ith, and Despotic Scepter to end that. In order to make this really work, throw a bloodthirsty blade on it. Goad is a must. As far as ranking this commander, I would rank her a tier 2. She's not a powerhouse, but in the right deck could be a whole lot of fun and very brutal. So this concludes my video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share if you can. Peace out.